Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well out there. It's Friday today, so happy Friday to everybody out there. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully, everything's going well in your lives. This weekend, I have so much I need to do, so currently moving and packing and taking care of that. So, it's going to be a pretty busy weekend for me. And today, I got on my Chicago Bulls hat. I'm a huge D Rose fan. He's probably my favorite athlete of all time. But yeah, let's get into the video. So in the last video, I talked about inflation and how the CPI figures are going up, have been going up for the last 4 months. Inflation is back on the rise. It's rising in the fastest pace in the last year and a half. But I also want to talk to you today about layoffs, guys. What in the world is going on? Just in the last 2 weeks, we saw what's called Chevron lay off 20% of their global workforce. They currently employ 40,000 employees, but they're letting go of 8,000 employees. Just this Monday, Facebook is letting go, or Meta is letting go of 4,000 more employees. I think the tech industry has been hit so hard. They've lost, in the article that I read, close to 400,000 jobs in the past few years. And in addition to those companies, PepsiCo is laying off a few hundred corporate employees. United Healthcare, guys, they're laying off 35,000 people, and they're one of the biggest companies in the United States. I believe they're a Fortune 10 company. The IRS, I believe this week, is letting go of another 6,000. And Southwest Airlines, who have, they're a great company. They haven't laid off anybody in over 50 years, but they're letting go of 2,000 employees, guys. So what in the world is going on? And a lot of people might say, you know what? It's fine. The unemployment rate is still 4%. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics, came out earlier this month and said the unemployment rate is only 4%. So, the economy should still be doing, it's not too bad, the labor market. But the unemployment rate can be a little misleading, guys, because it doesn't differentiate the quality of jobs that are lost or gained in an economy. So let me give you guys an example. So I mentioned earlier that Meta is laying off 4,000 employees. So if the economy loses 4,000 high quality engineering jobs, but gains 4,000, I don't want to talk down to anybody, but 4,000 retail jobs, people that work at Ross or Macy's, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will say, okay, well, we lost 4,000 jobs here, but we gained 4,000 jobs here. So it's a net zero. There's no change in unemployment. But let's think in the second derivative. Let's really look into the data. What if we lose 4,000 white-collar, high-paying jobs? If you look on Glassdoor or Indeed, these mid-level to senior to principal engineers are making $200,000 to $400,000 a year. So when we lose these types of jobs, it really hurts the economy. Let me give you guys an example. So this group, the 4,000 engineers, they make so much money that they're growing the economy. They're buying, new homes. They have the money to buy new homes. Say they're driving a Toyota Camry, the new, Rivian or Tesla comes out. They have the money to buy that, upgrade their vehicles, the new iPhone that comes out. They have additional money to buy gifts for all their family, new car, new clothes, new shoes. And so they're spending. They have that money, which generates income for other companies so that they can hire and they grow, if that makes sense. And in addition to that, they contribute a lot to their 401ks and to the stock market. They have, I'm pretty sure Meta and these high-end tech companies give a lot of stock options. So when the economy creates these jobs, it actually grows the economy. Now, going back to the bucket of the 4,000 retail jobs, When the economy adds those, those type of jobs, it really doesn't grow the economy. Like, I'm not trying to talk bad to anybody in retail. Hopefully you guys are working towards to becoming in this bucket and trying to better your lives. But when the economy grows, a lot of hospitality and retail jobs, these employees are getting paid, around $15 to $20 an hour. So, they, with their wages, they usually have enough money for rent, maybe a few bills, and they don't have a lot of disposable income to spend into the economy. So when the economy loses a lot of these white-collar jobs, like I said, it really impacts the economy, and we're losing a ton of white-collar jobs. A lot of economists are saying that we're in a white-collar recession. And if you look on social media, there's so many videos of people where, if you look on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, they're complaining that, they've been laid off, but they can't also find a job there. I saw so many videos where people are complaining about how they've applied to hundreds of positions and they're not getting a call back, and they've tailored the resume, so many times. And some of these people have, very high degrees, master's degrees, PhDs, but they can't find a job in today's job market. So a lot of people are losing their jobs right now, and these people that have lost their jobs, they're having such a hard time, finding a job right now. And this is substantiated by the JOLTS data, so JOLTS, which stands for Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey. Those figures came out on February 4th. They're put together by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and what they do is they'll send out a survey to 16,000 established U.S. companies, and they'll ask them, okay, so how many job openings do you guys have at this time, and how many people are you guys hiring, or how many people have separated from your company? And when those numbers came out at the beginning of February, job openings plummeted by over 500,000. I think it was around 556,000 job openings decreased. So this confirms that, there aren't that many jobs out there right now. And if you look further into the report, professional and business services, those type of job openings decreased by 225,000. Healthcare job openings decreased by 180,000. Finance and insurance job openings decreased by 126,000. And the only job openings that increased, there were more job openings for, were for, arts, entertainment, and recreation. So that's the current state of the job market right now. So, to anybody out there who lost their job, my heart goes out to you. Hopefully, the economy will turn around soon. So let's see what the Federal Reserve does. So yeah, guys, so inflation's on the rise. The job market is cooling down. It's not doing so well right now. So let's keep our eyes on what the Federal Reserve is going to do. I believe they're going to meet sometime next month. So let's see what they do. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Happy Friday to everybody out there. And shout out to all my truck drivers living that deaf life. Be safe out there on the road. And thank you guys so much for what you guys do. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.